Hi, so we're going to do some breakfast pizzas today. In Portugal, where I am, they put eggs on a lot of their pizzas. I've gone to a couple places and I've never gotten a pizza that had egg on it that it was actually cooked properly. I like my eggs over easy. I like a runny yolk, but I don't like a raw egg. If the oven is very hot, which most of the commercial places, they have hot ovens, even if they're deck ovens or gas-fired ovens, they're quite hot. If you're doing it in your home oven, it's not as hot and the eggs will probably cook through. Watched a couple of guys on the internet and they say, well, place the pizza out by the door and it should be all right. And typically what happens is you get the pizza, the crust is burnt, the egg is raw, and it's not good. So what I do is I take the eggs and I leave them at room temperature for 3 or 4 hours. And then what I'll do is I know the water coming out of my tap is 50 degrees Celsius because it's got a thermometer in it. And so I'll take the water that's 50 degrees and I'll put the eggs in the water at 50 degrees for about 10 minutes. And I'll crack the eggs onto the pizza before I put it in the pizza oven. And so if they're at 50 degrees, they have to heat up to about 140. So at 50 degrees, they have a much better chance of cooking through. The goal is to get a runny yolk. It's very hit and miss because it depends on time and temperature. I've got my dough ready, the oven's ready. I'm gonna make this pizza and it's got eggs on it. So today I'm gonna make an Aussie pizza. I gotta get Maria to test it. It's bacon and eggs, and instead of tomato sauce, they put barbecue sauce on it. Bacon, eggs, onions, and tomato is what I found. Any of you guys from Australia, you let me know.
I'm also going to make a traditional bacon and egg, and well, I'm going to put some hash browns on it. So stick around. After I make the Aussie pizza, I make a traditional breakfast pizza. So stick around. It tasted really good. Ray didn't like it, but I enjoyed it.
Okay, so I made this pizza dough yesterday to use yesterday. So I put extra yeast in it, so it's really fermented. But I think I should be able to do something with it. If I can get it out of the dough box. Oh boy. Yeah, I'm gonna have problems with this.
I had to mute the volume as there was some profanity there. If you watch, this is what happens. The balls were a little too over fermented. I just re-ball them and everything works out fine.
Fold it back into a ball. Now it's going to be very hard to stretch, but I'll get it going. So the dough is too cold. It is a little over fermented, but as you can see, it stretches it's very strong. Not exactly what I want, but I'm not going to show you just all the good stuff. I'll show you when things don't go right as well. So we're going to have to resort to tossing it. Just put a little bit of heat into it and it'll come around. I'm going to put a little polenta down. There we go. Oven's coming up good. As I say, if it won't stretch, let it rest. Just let it rest for a little bit there. There we go. So, as I said, Maria doesn't like barbecue sauce and she doesn't like bacon and eggs. So we'll see what we're gonna do with this one. So this is an Aussie pizza. You guys from Australia, you can correct me where I go wrong. So it's got barbecue sauce, bacon, onion, and I'm using purple onion just to give it a little bit of color. And then I've got the little tomatoes. I've cut very thin. So I've got my eggs that have been sitting in, they're warm. They're not hot, they're warm. They've been sitting in, now, they've been sitting in warm water. Now you have to take the eggs and dry them off because otherwise you're gonna get water on the counter or on the peel and your pizza will stick. So you gotta be careful with it. So I got one egg. Two eggs. So the eggs are at 50 degrees now. So okay, I managed to get it in. I did get the peel wet, so it did stick a little bit. So the oven's actually pretty warm now. So you can see on the side there, a little bit of egg rolled off. So I'm just gonna let that cook and I'm gonna see if I can scoop it up. So when the egg goes on the floor, it cooks up almost instantly. But the goal is to get the egg on the pizza cooked. Now I got the back, it's starting to burn. So I'm gonna have to move this. So as you can see, it's a real challenge to get the eggs cooked, but my eggs are cooking up. And I just pulled it a little forward to get it out of the direct heat. So the eggs are cooking up. I did burn the edge a little bit. This is the challenge with eggs, but the goal is to have the egg cooked. Don't serve a pizza with a raw egg on it. The yolk's a little runny, that's okay, but a little runny. So if you look, the top of the egg is cooked, but it's not cooked through. It's just the top. The whites are still not quite done. So just bring it to the front of the oven, and let it sit for about a minute. There you go. The pizza looks burnt. That's that barbecue sauce. It must have an awful lot of sugar in it. But it's my take on an Aussie pizza. That barbecue sauce just burnt up so fast. I thought it was the crust burning, but it wasn't the crust, it was the barbecue sauce. I'm gonna give it a try, see what Maria thinks. So I got an egg there and an egg there, so I'm gonna cut it right in the center.
Stick around, 'cause I'm gonna make another pizza with bacon, eggs, and hash brown. Maria still doesn't like it, but I actually did like it quite a bit. So wait for the next pizza.
Smells good. Oh, I just made a mess of it. There you go, Maria. So as I said, Maria doesn't like barbecue sauce. She doesn't like bacon and eggs. So chances of her liking this one, pretty slim. But normally when I eat bacon and eggs, I drink milk, but today we're gonna drink wine.
It looks good. It smells good.
It smells really good.
It's not my taste buds.
No, I figured that. Our Australian friends are not gonna be happy with you, right?
Guinea pig says. Sorry.
So the pizza is well made, but you don't like the taste.
Yeah, I don't like it.
And that's fair.
Oh, it smells good. It's cooked. Crust is nice. I'll eat the crust. I can't eat the toppings.
The barbecue sauce, I didn't put much on, but you sure can taste it.
Yeah.
Reminds me of my youth, growing up on Georgian Bay, going boating with my family and having breakfast on the boat on the propane stove. A little bit of char reminds me of the toast my mother would make. The bacon and eggs reminds me of my youth. Will I put barbecue sauce on my bacon and eggs going forward? Probably not.
I wonder if you just put just no sauce, but do the bacon and the tomatoes and the egg. How it tastes. Some salt and pepper.
Have I got an idea for you? That's the next pizza,
Oh, is it? Okay. Well.
but it's gonna have tomato sauce.
Oh.
You don't like tomato sauce. So I've got my frying pan that I cooked the bacon in, so I'm just gonna grate. You really don't need much. So you just want to slide it around. The goal is to make a very loose hash brown, and you're cooking it to get some of the water out. Because, I'm sorry, bacon and eggs, you gotta have hash browns. You gotta have hash browns, come on. I put a little salt and pepper on it, I cooked both sides. I'm just gonna shut that off. And we'll put this on the pizza when it's cold. So in my opinion, if you're gonna make eggs on pizza, you should scramble them first. Putting whole eggs, it's a battle. I just scramble them, they're still a little bit wet. So I cook them in some butter. So I'm gonna shut the heat off. So we got our eggs, we got our bacon, and we got our hash browns. We're gonna make bacon and eggs pizza. Okay, so we're gonna make another breakfast pizza. Got Maria here again. I guess it'd be like Maria making a fish dish and asking me to taste it because she doesn't like bacon and eggs, but she said, yep, she'll be the guinea pig. So again, this is dough I made yesterday to use yesterday, so it's a little over fermented. It's cooking up nice, mind you. Just gonna put a little polenta down. So, in my opinion, which sometimes people don't listen to me, putting whole eggs on pizzas, it's not worth the trouble. This is a breakfast pizza. It's not breakfast though. So I'm putting a little bit of tomato sauce against Maria's goodwill. You know, she doesn't like bacon and eggs. I might as well put tomato sauce too because she doesn't seem to like that. So, at any rate, not putting much sauce on. Just a little bit of sauce. Then I've got eggs. I pre-cooked these eggs. As you've seen, it's like scrambled eggs. They're kind of wet. It's kind of what you got to do. And I got bacon. I want a fair bit of bacon because I'm hoping some grease will come out of the bacon. Because I want the bacon to cook the hash browns that I'm putting on. Now I've pre-cooked the hash browns as you saw, but I just take them now and I put pieces of hash browns. Lots of hash browns. And then I put mozzarella on top. I think Maria's gonna love this one. So the oven's a little cool. It's about 300. The crust is a little cool. We might get some leoparding on the crust. But let's see if I can stretch it out a little bit. Try and make it round. In we go. Keep an eye on it. I watch the back doesn't burn. I don't normally put the wood in the back, but I'm just trying something different. So we'll see how it is. Coming out. It's bubbling. Juice is good on a pizza. Looks good. Oh, got the crunch. Where's Maria? I gotta find Maria. Cut them into smaller pieces. So I don't think Maria will like this one either, but you never know.
Yeah. Alrighty.
What do you call yourself?
Pizza guinea pig.
Pizza guinea pig.
I'm cool with that.
That's good. So here we go. Bacon, eggs, and hash browns. Oh my God, who's drinking my wine?
Yeah, it's mine. Who's drinking my wine? Palette.
Huh?
Just clean my palette.
Oh, you want a knife and fork? I haven't touched your wine. No, I'm serious.
Okay, I'm gonna try like this. You know, I better just. All right, so I'm gonna start with the crust. I'm not sure what I'm smelling.
You're probably gonna say, "Oh, tomato sauce."
I'm smelling something.
Yeah?
Some kind of herb or something. I don't know.
I told you she won't like it. Just douse it in hot sauce. This is a long one. What's it taste like, man?
I'm not sure yet.
Really? It tastes exactly to me.
I think it's not that sweet. Oh,
Come on. There's not enough sauce on there to taste it.
it tastes like the egg. It just doesn't taste good.
Does that not taste like bacon, eggs, and hash brown?
Well, maybe that's what I'm tasting. Is there seasoning in the hash brown?
Salt and pepper, that's it.
Oh, then it's the sauce. It's the red sauce. I can taste something that's filling me up. Well, let's put it this way. I'll leave this one, but it's don't make it for me again.
Okay.
If I want to eat bacon and eggs, I'm gonna eat it for breakfast.
Okay.
I can't help myself.
That's fine. Mary, you're not going to like every pizza. Cheers.
Cheers.
Please subscribe, click the notification bell, leave a comment. We've been getting some great comments. Thank you very much.
Sorry, guys. I want to say bon appetit. Okay, well, here it goes. I don't mind this one. Bon appetit.